What's going on, everyone? Wall Open Web Snappers here, bringing you another video. This time it's just kind of a check-in, touch point, touch base video of what I've been up to and some of the small changes that I've done to my collection. And I've been really looking forward to getting this out. A lot of small things I've been waiting, I gotta let it pile up enough to make a video about. And so we've reached that point. So there's a lot of stuff to go over, a lot of stuff I'm excited about. And I'll break it down, just a bunch of different stuff. There's nothing, as the video said, it's just kind of a random check-in. Yeah, nothing's really changing on the display front. I guess I did throw this in here. If you remember, I made this a while ago, about a year ago, I think. Looks pretty cool. It was a pop head. Got it from like Marshall's, discounted. This looks super sick. I custom painted it, damaged it up, and I think it just looks good as a set piece. But yeah, so we're gonna get into the video, a bunch of different stuff, and just hope you guys enjoy. So let's get into it. Cool, so we got another package here. I've been expecting this for quite some time. I'm really excited to show you guys what's in here. It comes from a guy from, he's on Instagram. That's where I've been a long time fan of him. So I had no idea he made these items, and I'm really excited to show you what I got and what he does. And I'll put all the contacts, how to get in touch with him, everything in my bio or the video description. But man, I can't wait to open this up and show you guys what I got. These are more display enhancing items. Oh man, I'm so excited for you to see. Oh, they're so pretty. Wow. So, if you guys want to know how I get my logos and such like that, well, this is one route you can take. So let me put them back up. You can see how carefully they're packaged. They have these little, looks like you plug them in. I'm gonna just set those right here. Oh man, they're so pretty. Look at that. That's such a sick Spider-Man logo. Here, set them. They plug right in here. They're beautiful acrylic. Whoopsies. Maybe I have it on going in the wrong way. Yeah, it looks like I did. Oops. Let's see. I'm doing something. All right, there we go. There we go. So pretty. So pretty. All right, so I had Spider-Man. Oh yeah, Dark Avengers. So sick. Let's keep on rolling. Hey, there it is, the new Warriors. And by the way, what's really cool about this guy is he also lets you choose out logos. Like I requested this logo, I think, to be made. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, I think it was, because as you know, in my last video, I was making a new Warriors display. And so I was like, hey, it'd be cool if I could get, a new Warriors logo. So, new Warriors. What's this one? Ooh, the Secret Avengers. Yes. Oh, it's so sick. Oops. And oh, so cool. Of course, I'll show you guys how I set these up in the collection room. Of course, I have tons of new Avengers lineup, so I needed another new Avengers. Boom. Oh, these are so sick. We got here Mighty Avengers. I think this is like a built-in glare. Again, I don't know if that's intentional or not. Cool. Keep messing this up. Again, I'm messing with this as I come and go, so like I just opened these, so I haven't messed with them. There, okay. All right. And last but certainly not least, a Masters of Evil logo. Cool. Yeah, these are so sick. There. Okay. So, let me show you guys how they look. Looking super cool. I am ready to put these on the shelves of where they belong and help elevate some of my already pretty nifty displays and take them to the next level. So let's go do that. We'll start here with the Masters of Evil. I'm gonna stick it right here. I think that'll be cool. I might move things around a little bit to accommodate, but maybe I just need to push them back a little bit and have it, I think this is a nice space for now. Let's see, so I'm gonna set that there. That's sick. All right, let's move to the next one. All right, so as you guys saw from my last video, for the real ones, here's the New Warriors. We'll stick my New Warriors logo right there. I love having titles with my groups. I don't know why, but it just like completes the picture, right? Okay, let's do the next one. Moving down from New Warriors, we got the Mighty Avengers. So Mighty Avengers gets their logo. Sweet. Yeah, just need Wonder Man, I think, and this group is done. Have them flying out that way or there. Boom. So that looks great. Next, can't use Spider-Man Shuffle. We can take this guy down. Oh gosh, okay. So that's coming down. I'll grab this. Actually, I think I'll sticky tack that there. Or maybe I can, no, I'm gonna need to put sticky tack. So let me get some sticky tack real quick and put it up there. And there it is. Looks so much better. I just didn't have room to set it up on top because that shelf's really full. So that's where we're landed with that one. So next up, Dark Avengers. What I'm going to end up doing with the Dark Avengers, move this comic book. Oh, don't need that. Don't need this. Risky moves doing this one-handed, but I think instead of putting it in front because he's so dark in the middle, I'm going to just do something like that. Or, let's see. No, because he's purple. I don't want the purple and purple. I want this to stand out on its own. Like so. It's pretty good. Maybe I might move it in the middle. Well, again, it does blend in. For there for now. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Okay. So last, two left. As of right now, my New Avengers stuff is currently sitting in a box. But I will be using this for either the original New Avengers group or the new one. And of course, I have my Secret Avengers team. And so this will be put up with them somewhere along this, right? In a second, once I get them back out. I just wanted to have all the figures for it before I put them out on display. But anyway, so his name's Obi, and links will be in the description if you want to buy these, and the instructions on how to do that. I definitely recommend. Like I said, they take this stuff to a really nice new level and really just kind of completes the picture for your group displays, shelves. Yeah, I'm really happy. And let's see, I just want to make sure I had them both shown off there. Yeah, super sick. So make sure you check them out if you guys are interested. Starting out the video, I really wanted to look at some of my new customs for the Fantastic Four shelf, and that would be the adult Franklin and Valeria Richards. I love them so much, and the plot from the Hickman's Fantastic Four. And so let's take a closer look at Franklin, the easiest of the two, which was a simple head paint job. I bought this a custom head from eBay. That's a Havoc body, the new one, and just threw some flesh tone hands on him, called it a day. Valeria was a little bit trickier, nothing too crazy. I bought a Sue Storm body from like the retro wave, used a Black Widow head. Let's see if it'll zoom focus there. Repainted the hair blonde and just gave her a simple paint job on the body. Minimal paint rub. Pretty cool design. And then I took a background. I don't even know what this was from, but I used some hot glue and then just painted to look like a temporal gate opening. And so they're like emerging through time to join up with the modern day Fantastic Four. At least the Fantastic Four of tomorrow. And that looks cool. That looks like they're exploding out. That's a really cool shot. Boom. So I don't really want to take them down. They've been up for a little bit. This has been months in the progress of the customs that I've been working on. And so anyway, those are those guys. And then I really want to add Dragon Man and some of the future Foundation members, because I just want to have more of that family, this really big notion of like a big family group here. So Dragon Man, Bentley, I need to make a custom Bentley. I need to make a custom, maybe Alex from the Power Pack. But I don't want them in their future Foundation costumes because I want it to just be their iconic looks, not future Foundation. So that's going to be a challenge of figuring out what design to go with for them. But anyway, I'm really glad I have them. Oh, I would love Nathaniel Richards, Reed's dad from the Hickman run. That'd be really cool. But anyway, pretty simple, but I feel like it adds a lot to the display, and I'm really glad to have those two featured and represented from that really great storyline. Next up, I'm looking at the new Marvel Legends wave I got. I got them all. I got the whole wave, but first off, we're looking at Miles. This figure is super cool and super fun to pose. I couldn't recommend him enough. I'm hoping we get more Spider-Man based figures based on this mold. Is just so cool. So yeah, just showing off some of the poses I got with him. And I also got this third-party Ultimate Spider-Man custom. And as you guys know, I've been talking about having him on my Ultimate Universe shelf for quite some time. This is an incredible figure. There are so many poses I can get with him, and it is just phenomenal. I don't know if you can even buy him anymore. I'm sure he's expensive, so I'm really glad I got in on the ground with him. But here's Miles up on the shelf. I just needed to add some webs. I changed up Hawkeye's pose, and as you can see, I also got Iron Man up there as well. He replaced my custom just because he's easier to pose, and so I wanted him in a more dynamic pose. But yeah, Miles is in the back there, and so I got to figure out where I'm going to put Spider-Man on this shelf. But yeah, I can't wait to continue to round this shelf out, as I just like the Ultimate Universe, at least from the perspective of Spider-Man's books, right? So it's really my Ultimate Spider-Man tribute shelf, because the characters in the Ultimate Spider-Man books aren't really that bad, but in their own books, that's where things kind of go sideways. So I'll show you guys what I did with my new third-party Ultimate Spider-Man. And there's my Spider-Man in his pose. And if you don't know the reference, that pose is supposed to be referencing open the book and read it, because it's pretty darn accurate, and that figure can pose. I got the webs for Miles, so he looks a bit more complete up there. And I just have the little comics. Nothing crazy. Nothing new. So that's what the shelf is looking like right now. We need Thor. But anyway, that's Spider-Man up there looking so good. All right, moving on. And we got Dakin in a pose. Dark Avengers is complete. This is so cool. Man, I'm so glad to have this. This is one of my favorite comic book storylines. So being able to accurately reflect such a cool story is just really awesome. The only thing I could really add would be the Void, but you know, why not have him up there? Because that was part of the Siege event when they really had to fight him. But anyway, yeah, Dakin is up. I've spent a few days posing him, and this is the pose I'm going with. I think it's odd that he's smiling because it looks kind of like Wolverine. I just wouldn't expect him to be smiling, but I mean, not a big deal. Not a big deal. So really, really, really thankful to have this display complete. And I decided to put the little comic books here. I don't even know what I want to do. I don't want to lose them, but like, I don't really care for them. But I think it'd be cool, you know, just as a little display piece. So that's my Dark Avengers. Really happy to have this complete. All right, guys, so I just cut open this box. I didn't open it yet, so I'm super excited to see it. Oh, gosh. My favorite alternate version of Spider-Man. Let's get him out. Come on. Man, yes. Mafex Spider-Man 2099. This is going to be awesome. Ton of fun. I'm super excited to pose this guy. Oh, just love Mafex boxes. So yeah. Let's get this off. See if I can see him without this glisten. Let's see if I can see any paint splotches or mess ups, QC issues. I mainly look at the front logo. The head, I don't see any right off the bat. Okay. So very cool. So I'm going to crack this thing open. So I'm still messing around with this figure, and I'll be posing around for a couple weeks to really figure out how I want him permanently positioned. But I think I'm going to try and put him up around here somewhere. It's really tough because it's so full. So maybe I'd have him coming out of a portal here, similar to that of the Spider-Verse movies. But that's what I'm thinking. So maybe later when I have some more time, and I'll have him popping out of a portal. Because I don't want to put him up here, even though I'd like to have him next to Spider-Man, but I just don't think he fits in that area. So I think it'd be cool having him popping out of those orange like squares, or maybe a circle. Again, I don't know yet, but that's the idea. So cool figure though. I like this head sculpt a lot. So yeah, that's $20.99. Still figuring out what I'm going to do with him in the collection, but still super sick nonetheless. And one of the last things I've gotten recently was the Ferrule head, the Mark Bagley Spider-Man. This isn't the ultimate Spider-Man. I mean, it could be ultimate, but to me, it's just like, it works for this modern Bagley. And so, of course, that being my favorite Spider-Man artist, I had to put that on my main Spider-Man. So that's super sick. And I got the Web of Shadows head for my symbiote because I just love that design for the symbiote Spider-Man. And so I just put them here. And I've started a civilian display of them not in their superhero costumes. So that's just kind of a side thing. As it comes, I'll put them here. I'd like to have Wolverine and Cap, maybe. But yep, that's kind of wrapping the video up. Nothing much else. Just working on some customs, and yeah. So anyway, just wanted to check in with you guys and, you know, show you what I've been up to. I got a lot of stuff, big projects I'm working on now, and I'm really looking forward to showing you guys in the next video. So in the meantime, thank you for watching, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys in the next video.